So this was beautifully done performance piece. You have these two strangers both experiencing the cinema and having these shared emotions. It feels like the beginning of a love story. And to use such a well-known love story on the screen in such a like classic uh scene within that love story that is instantly recognizable, I thought was a really great choice. And then it shifts to this beautiful scenic sand dune set, which is such a beautiful setting for this performance piece. There's something very ethnic about the way their costuming is, and it really fits in with the the style of the performers dance and also, you know, the setting. And there's clearly chemistry between these two performers in this duet, and it also has like a lightness throughout, which is also very comedic. And I like the starkness between the performance piece in the beginning of where when they're in the movie there.
This ship is for Dunes. They have a great quality animation at the beginning. They have a lovely depiction of this couple falling in love at first sight, but through the mirrored reaction to watching a film together. It's an intentional pursuit of each other, and are they meant to be together? With this beautiful choreography and amazing talented dancers, we see them play around in the ever changing dunes and a nature that is totally oblivious of their existence. And it's very romantic. I enjoyed it a lot.
I really like Dunes. Um, my favorite part was when they were in the theater and it was like you could tell that they were like, oh, something's happening here. These two. What's the relationship between these two? Because I'm interested. Um, uh, I thought you talk about two people with chemistry. These two had chemistry, the two performers. And I like watching them dance around. I thought the choreography was great, the music was great, locations was great. Um, it felt very much like La La Land in that it's like, no, these two are you as the audience like to watch these two interact on screen. They pop. So great job.
Dunes just goes to show, I feel like no matter what, Dunes are just off the bat automatically pleasing to the eyes of any cinematographer out there. You get this nice experience about the movie experience almost. We get this nice extreme close up shot of the actor as he takes a bite of his popcorn, and it's cringy almost. Um, and then you see this unspoken relationship building between these two strangers as they listen to this romantic scene forming within the film. And there's this transportation almost to the film that they're watching, and you get to see these characters play these lovers and have this dance, because falling in love can be a dance and it does take two to tango, and that's exactly kind of what we get here. And it's sort of a open-ended will they won't they um, scenario, but it also reminds you of what it's like to like go on a date to the movies, and this are you gonna hold my hand, are you gonna put your hand on my knee. I think they did this really nice composition of choreography to have this scene happen in what would be a cinematic experience, but it is very reminiscent to what it would be like to actually be watching the film itself.
I liked the vintage theater aesthetic of Dunes and the atmosphere created by that old timey vintage theater indoor feel, and the way that it then transitions into a completely different atmosphere in the sand dunes of Africa. I think it's a really cool way that the film explores the relationship between the characters and the situational context.